I want to say the blonde girl is definitely a really good rapper, but this girl's kind of doing it for me. I don't know why. I think it's her foxy eyes. I'm always weak with that. So her visual is the problem for me. Ida Manian's a sub rapper. I think this is my bias, guys. I think so. Hey guys, it's me, Cruel, back again with another reaction video here on this YouTube channel, and today we finally check out another 50/50 song. I think to this day I have still not yet checked out Higher, I believe it was, which is I think their debut title track. I've still not listened to that, so I'm lagging behind, but I figured since I'm so far behind I might as well start with the newer one that is right now very hyped and everywhere. Somehow I managed to literally not listen to this yet. I've never heard the song, and today we're gonna check out the Korean version, the official music video from Cupid, but also the twin version, which is the English version, which is actually right now the one that's so hyped on TikTok and everywhere. So I feel like both versions are popular, but in particular the English version right now is giving a hype. So I'm gonna react to both because I feel like they're gonna be quite different. As I see from this lyric video, there's also only 2 members singing in the English version. Presumably that's because they're more comfortable in English, I don't know, but let's check it out. More 50/50 reactions in the playlist in the pinned comment if you want to check them out. And is this an album? Because if so, I could as well check out that album over on Patreon. Anyway, let's begin with Cupid, the Korean version first. And a metronome. I have literally no idea what to expect, honestly. Lovin' Me was the only song I checked out from them, and it was good, and it was also very popular on TikTok. It was good, but I didn't quite yet buy into the hype. I also don't know anything about the members. It's a cool vocal beginning. I don't know what the effect is here on her voice, but it's kind of like disco pop sounding. Like retro sounding. I like the harmony. Wow. Good song so far. Aren't they from like a noodle company? How is this a thing? Wow. Oh, the harmony. Da da. Oh no, they changed up the second part again. Chance to Cupid. Da da. Stupid. And no da-da. So they're not playing on catchy. Like, a lot of songs play on that. A lot of songs, they just use repetitiveness in the chorus to create catchiness. But they don't do that. They just have a fluent chorus and then they just end it, you know? Just like, yeah, we don't need this, we're just gonna move on and do it our way. Respectable. I like the outfits a lot that they have. Okay, trying to look for Cupid. Where is Cupid? There's already quite a lot of English in this version, but obviously not. Maybe like 30% or 20%. Are they gonna wear the outfits from the mannequin? Oh, okay. Damn. They look good on that. That's a very cool way of changing your outfits, though. What a cool idea. Huh. I like this version. I've not heard the English one, of course, but I like this version. Wow. These scenes are so beautiful. Like, look at this. This is absolutely, wow, stunningly beautiful. I'm not even talking about the girls, even though they definitely are also beautiful. But I just love the set design and everything here. This reminds me a little bit of like Tiara when they had that, oh, I forgot that, what is the song? Is it Day by Day, is it? I don't remember, but they had a song in the music video where they're like mannequin. And they're literally in the mannequin boxes and then they come out. But they're also dancing in the mannequin boxes. It reminds me a little bit of that, right? But really, what it reminds me more of, I think there's some, I'm not sure if that's a thing in America as well, but I feel like in Korea I've seen this sometimes, based on what I've seen from Korea. There's like these show windows like this one, where just in the middle of the street, right? There's like just this show window where there's like an artist singing behind the window, and people on the outside on the street, they can just stand there and watch it. And they have like some speakers on the outside so people can hear, of course. And it looks a lot like that, but it's so cool. Never seen it in a K-pop music video to this extent. Oh, rap too. 2 rappers. Okay. Seems like the blonde one is the main. I really like the other rapper though. Like, I want to say the blonde girl is definitely a really good rapper. But this girl's kind of doing it for me. I don't know why. I think it's her foxy eyes. I'm always weak with that, you know? So her visual is the problem for me. Whoever that is. Cupid's so dumb. Wow, what a cool dress. Yeah, that's her right there. Man, the song's good. It has... Oh, didn't expect this switch up, especially visually. I was about to say the song has a little bit of NewJeans sound. Only a little bit. But it's kind of like this lo-fi, chill kind of pop that they both do in a way. Wow. I'm kind of speechless, I don't know. It's very rare that you actually see a music video where everything is kind of doing well, like the visuals are doing well, the sets are doing well, you know, the outfits are doing well, the dance is doing well, like in a sense of it's decent or good, you know, this here is all good, but it's rare that the focus, despite all of that, is still actually not on any of those things, but on the song itself. Like, it's very rare that a K-pop company tries to make, okay, it sounds weird, but tries to make a good song more than anything, right? Usually there's always other aspects they try to sell more than the song. You know, is it the visuals, the members, maybe even whatever, right? Maybe the music video is like very crazy and like innovative. Although the music video is rarely ever the focus, to be honest. It's just a byproduct most of the time. Although a really cool music video does help, you know. But again, focusing solely on a good song, and it's tough to explain this because I'm not even saying this in a general standpoint. I'm not even saying the song is good and that's surprising that a K-pop company wants to make a good song. No, the song is also different than most K-pop title tracks. It is, again, quite a chill song. It's quite slow. It's quite... like, the volume is not that high. What I'm saying is, like, the energy is kind of, like, lo-fi-ish, right? And that for a K-pop title track is very uncommon. Very, very much rare. Because if you do that, and the other aspects of, like, it's just very prone to be boring for viewers and listeners. So I feel like it's very risky. It's like high risk, medium to low reward if you do this. But somehow they made it work, and actually I like it a lot. I think it's fantastic. There's an outro or something, actually. Okay. What are we watching? On the very old TV. Is that the girl I liked again? I think it is. The foxy eyes. What happening? What happening? The beginning. This is only... So the album is called, I assume, The Beginning, right? This is only the beginning? Really? They're already, like, so big now. What? Jeez, okay. Well, I'm gonna be the 600,000 subscriber almost. Before we check out the English version, I really want to 50-50K profile. I really want to figure out real quick who the girl with the foxy eyes is. Presumably my bias. Is it Sena? I think it's Sena. Or Aran. But I think it's Sena. Also, their Magni is 18. So we have no underage girls, no underage members, which is cool. Well, they're all kind of youngish though. 3 of them are 18. No, actually one of them just got 19, okay. Talking about international age, and One of them is about to be 21, but is right now 20. Kina, that's the blonde rapper. Okay, so I think Sena, yeah, she was also the sub-rapper. Yeah, it must be her. Lida Manian's a sub-rapper. I think this is my bias, guys. I think so. Sena, okay. Well, she is not in the English version. This is Sia and Aran. So those are the two other members. Sio, not Shio. Oh my god. It's not Sia, not Sio, it's Shio. Okay, I got it now. Main vocalist, and then also Aran, the lead vocalist. The two vocalists. Okay, let's check it out. I really like this intro already. Sounds good. As a sign, huh? That surrounded by couples. Oh, Shio's voice though. She has a very, very good voice. I really like her voice. It is clear, but it has some unique tone to it. Okay, I get the idea of the song now. It's kind of cute though. I look for his arrows every day. I can, now that I heard the Korean version first, I can clearly tell which part of the lyrics are also English in the Korean song and which are now newly translated. It shows very much. Adobe Eagle. Oh, I love this part from Shio. It sounds so... I don't know, man. Her voice runs into a bit of Rosé from Blackpink, but only a little. I always want to do a bap again, but it only happens once. They bait me. Oh, interlude. That's interesting. Did we have that in the original? I don't think we did. This long at least. Ooh. This is a... You have to remind yourself, this is a K-pop song. it doesn't really feel that way, no? Like... The Korean version, okay, I can see it, but it's still very, very different to K-pop, really, these days. But the English version, though, is so unique and, I don't know, like closer to Lana Del Rey than K-pop, like for sure, you know? So I really appreciate this. This is clean sounding. I really like the vibe as well. It has a very slow, chill pace. It makes me feel very relaxed. These days I'm listening to a lot of classical music, and it kind of does the same, like Vivaldi or something. It does the same to me, the song. This makes me calm down, and that's nice. It's still catchy at the same time, you know? It's still a upbeat pop song, but kinda lo-fi-ish. I like it. Yeah, I said that many times now, but I do. Cool. Okay, I'm not sure why it's only Shio and Aran. It's the two vocalists, so maybe that's it. With 4 members in total, right? So maybe the rappers just didn't partake here because it's not really... They didn't have a rap part in the English version, so that's different. Even though it's the same length. So maybe where the interlude was the rap part before. That could be, I guess. It makes sense because this version now without the rap is very different as a vibe that it comes across, right? Essentially, it's both lo-fi and it's both chill and it's both giving you that vibe, but the English one is like completely drowning itself into that. Whereas the Korean version still has the break with the rap and it has still some patterns from K-pop, right? It obviously also has a music video, so visually it has effects to you as well. But I want to say that I don't know which is better here, which I like more. I think they both have their place and they're both quite different from each other, which is nice to see. I always like when that's a thing, you know, the English version being different. And I think twin version here is an interesting name because essentially, you know, twins technically the same, so technically the same song, but also twins are usually still quite different from each other in some aspects. So I think it's a really cool name for this because it's very accurate to what they did here. Now, that's it for my reaction to Cupid by 50/50, both the Korean and the English version. I can see why the English version is very popular right now, because these kind of songs, it reminds me even of vibe. Like the vibe itself that I get from this reminds me a little bit even of something like Peaches from Justin Bieber, which was very popular like a year or two ago. Honestly, timeline-wise, I forgot when that was, but I think last year. And yeah, I honestly think that this is quite popular in especially America, but also just in the Western world. So this is popping off on TikTok, where they already popped off multiple times now with their songs. It's not too surprising, to be honest. Although I want to know from you guys, if you can tell me in the comments, if the Korean version was also popular internationally and then it somehow just switched to the English version later on, or if it always was the English version that was popular and the Korean just wasn't really. I really think the Korean version is also very popular internationally because it has so many views and likes already. 1.2 million likes is a lot. YouTube itself commented on this video. What? This is like, I feel like it has to be that the Korean version was really popular internationally too, and then people found the English version and they like it as well, right? It has to be that way around. I actually don't think this time around that the English version carried their popularity internationally and then people found the Korean. I don't think so. I think actually the Korean was first, which is cool. That's really cool because that means that they don't necessarily even have to have an English version to be popular internationally anymore. That's a very good sign, and they're also quite... I'm not sure how popular they are in Korea, but I think they're decently popular in Korea too. I think these days they're definitely racking up more and more followers there. So honestly, I think this is a group that is a hidden sleeper in the 4th gen right now, and it proves once more with Cupid. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to check out the other music videos that I have not checked out to this point, to this day, eventually. So yeah, let me know more about this, how popular this is, and how this happened really in the comments. Have a nice day, and peace.